Good evening, parents. My name is Rosario Guerrero, and I'm going to be sharing a little bit about what I teach this year at Southport Elementary. I'm teaching 7th grade World History, 8th grade U.S. History, and Avid 8. A little bit about myself. I attended UC Davis and UC Santa Cruz, and I've also been teaching in Washington Unified for 22 years. A few ways that you can communicate with me during the year will be email, my class Google site. I also have a class Instagram, and I also use a Remind app so that you can stay in the loop throughout the year. For world history, some of the units of study, we start off with geography and critical thinking in history, fall of Rome, then we move into Islam, Africa, ancient China, Japan, and then we move into the Renaissance and medieval times and end the year with the Americas. About my class, we're going to be using Google Classroom on a daily basis. You'll find all of the assignments posted under classwork. I also have a WAG and a daily agenda that the students can see every day. And also in Google Classroom, I'll be posting announcements, invites for Zoom or Meets. This year, we'll also be using digital notebooks. Since we are doing distance learning, there's been some changes in how we deliver materials to our students. So typically we would have a paper notebook, and this year we're using a digital notebook. All the units are divided into their own individual notebook, and they'll be turned in about every 3 to 4 weeks. We'll be having vocab, notes, and some activities in the notebook. So it's really important for them to stay on top of that. In regards to homework, we have about 10 to 20 minutes, depending on what they did not finish in class. We start all of our classwork together as a class, and then they can continue and work on it at home. For digital citizenship, it's really important that students practice active engagement. They ask questions. They can ask questions after class, during class, in the chat box. We'll be using a variety of apps like Edpuzzle, Pear Deck, Padlet, just different methods of collaborating and sharing information that we do. The class structure is very straightforward. We enter class with mics off, cameras on, and we do a warm-up, and then I do direct instruction. And then the students have their own independent practice, and some of that is in groups in a breakout room, or it could also be done in pairs or as a class. Lastly, for our grading, I've divided up the different categories of the grade book, and you'll see here 25% will go to projects and notebooks, 20% will go to writing assignments, 35% will go to homework, classwork, participation, and then 20% for tests and quizzes. That is my class in a nutshell. If there's anything that I can help you with or answer questions, please contact me through email. Have a good evening. Thank you.